Hey YouTube, today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to get pastel coloured hair. If all goes to plan, my hair is going to be lilac to a pastel blue, like ombre effect. If you want to know how I do this, stay tuned. So first of all, you're going to need a few things. You're going to need light coloured hair, like mine, if not lighter. You're also going to need some old clothes. Here I've got my dad's t-shirt, which he doesn't wear anymore. It's got holes in it, which will be good because I don't mind if I get dye on that. I'm also going to wear some old shorts. You're also going to need some gloves. Here are some gloves that I prepared earlier. You don't have to wear gloves, but if you don't want to have purple or dyed hands for the rest of the week, I recommend getting some. They're really cheap from pretty much anywhere. You're also going to need a mixing bowl. I've got two mixing bowls because I plan to do two different colours. So if I have two bowls, then it means I don't have to rinse my bowls in between the colours. So any bowl will do, as long as you don't mind getting it stained. You're also going to need a tint brush. Any tint brush will do, they're pretty cheap. I'm sure you'll be able to find them in supermarkets and stuff, hairdressing shops, anywhere. That's just to help spread out the colour, get into all your roots, and also to separate your hair and part it in different parts to make sure that you do get all those bits that you can't see. After that, you're also going to need a spoon just to scoop out the colour. Hair dye is the obvious one. You're going to need hair dye for this. You cannot dye your hair without hair dye. Unless you get a really dark toner, like purple toner, then if your hair's white, then it might leave some bits of colour in. I don't know if you can see, but mine's kind of gone a little bit purple from my toner and purple shampoo. So I've got two different colours here. One is violet and one is midnight blue. They're from Lilac Directions, and I've got the darker colours because then that way I can save money by using a little bit of the dye, mixing with it with a lot of conditioner instead of using all of the dye if I were to get a colour like lilac or lavender. That brings me to the next thing that you're going to need. You're going to need a ton of conditioner, unless you've got really short hair. I've got white conditioner. It's called Garnier Fructis. Not sure how to say that word. It's strengthening conditioner, pure shine. It's also really good because it's got no silicone and no parabens, which will help the dye stick to my hair better. So I'm going to go get changed, and I'll see you soon when I do the tutorial. Alright, so here I've got my mixing bowl and I'm putting some conditioner into it, white conditioner. I didn't have much left in my container, so it's taking a while to get out. And now I'm going to mix in some violet from Lilac Directions. You can do this to your preference, it's not a certain amount. You just mix it until you get a slightly darker colour than the colour that you want on your hair. You've really got to have patience with this because it can take a while. I just decided to make it a bit darker. Alright, so mix it in and make sure that you've got no dark bits in your mixture. And then section the hair into pieces. I didn't do a very good job of this because I don't even bother doing this normally. So I'm planning to do my purple up to about my chin, and then from there blend it into blue. So I'm just using my tint brush to put it on my hair, and I forgot to wear gloves. So just brush it on, or use your fingers. I like to rub it in with my hands because it's easier, and you can do a more thorough job with your hands than the tint brush. And that's like we're wearing old clothes because you will drop it. So just make sure that you've massaged it into all of the hair so that there's no bits that aren't covered. You want to make sure that you get it all in there, otherwise you'll end up with strands that aren't even dyed. So at the start of this, you probably should have parted your hair in the middle, because that way when you do the ombre effect it'll be even. I forgot to do this, so I decided to do it. So now I'm just going to do my roots and just make sure that it's all kind of covered. I didn't do a very good job of my hair. You might want to make sure that you do it more thoroughly. It's pretty straightforward. You really just mix it in. It's much easier if you're only doing one colour on throughout your whole hair. So then you can just pretty much just bang it on your head and then rub it in like you're doing shampoo. I'm not sure if that'll work. I've never done that before, but it might do. You can put Vaseline on your face and neck or whatever to help the dye to remove itself from there, if that makes sense. To make sure that it's all not dyeing your neck and face, but I didn't bother doing that. So now brush your hair just to make sure that you've got all the strands. It'll help spread it out. I ripped out half my hair when I was doing that because Right, so now I'm mixing up my blue. I didn't show you much of that because it's the same as the purple. And I'm just going to put it onto the ends of my hair and then slowly blend it into the purple at the top. The ends of my hair were harder to cover than the top because for some reason they were slightly darker. So just make sure that you've mixed it all in. And slowly drag it down so that some of the purple can blend into the blue. And once again, my old clothes come in handy. So I didn't show you in this video, but it says on the packet to leave it in for 15 minutes, but it doesn't really matter because it doesn't have any harsh chemicals in it, so you can leave it in as long as you want. I left it in for 45 minutes the first time when I did it, and then when I took it out, I left it in for about an hour and a bit. Hey YouTube, it's the night after and I've dyed my hair last night. As you have seen, if you're up to this point in the video, I did it once in the video, but I did it another time that I didn't film because the blue didn't stick to my hair. It still hasn't stuck as much as I'd like it to be. It's kind of green because I had yellow hair, so watch out for that. If you want it blue, you can't get that unless you have white hair. And even then it might not go blue, it might go a bit greeny. I'm quite happy with it. I hope there's not a straight line. I can't really see. I'll just turn around so you can have a better look. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I'd really appreciate it if you could rate this video, subscribe to my channel and comment on any of my videos. I'd like some comments, any advice, thoughts, questions, suggestions for next videos. Hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye!